Srimati Aradhana Kharke Shastri ji, please. Shrikant Bhattavande. Shri Upkar Godbole. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now reaching the crux of the program. Now it is my pleasure and honor to invite a great poet for excellence, an efficient administrator who served India's top newspaper, national newspaper, The Hindu, as general manager for 27 years. A great patriot, scholar, singer, orator, anchor, writer in Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, and English, a versatile actor in television and on stage. Especially, dear friends, I would like to mention Bharatiya. It is a very sensational, great drama on freedom struggle of Subramanya Bharati, and in which he played the role of Mahakavi Subramanya Bharati and won the hearts of audience not only in India, all over the world. He is an ardent devotee and Manasaputra of Puja Guruji, Sri Sivananda Murti Garu. May I request Tamil Nadu government's prestigious Kalai Mamani awardee, Sri T.A. Venkateswaran, affectionately known as Ramanan in Guru Kutumbam, to the dais and anchor today's awards function. Over to Ramanan. Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Pranams to everyone. December 21st means Tivoli Gardens, Cold Night, and Sivananda Eminent Citizen Award function. So first of all, I would like to thank all the elders who have assembled here, braving this cold weather. Suswagatam to all of you. It's my pleasure to take you through this prestigious award ceremony. So far, the Sanatana Dharma Charitable Trust have presented Sivananda Eminent Citizen Award to 128 luminaries. And today, with all humility, today is the crown jewel. We are not presenting an award, we are submitting a little flower at the feet of Pujya Swamiji. So we are very thrilled. And thank you, Swamiji, for allowing me to steal a moment with you and take your blessing. It's my privilege and duty to invite the dignitaries to the dais First, I would like to invite Sri Raj Kandukuri, Managing Trustee of the Sanatana Dharma Charitable Trust, to please come to the dais. Raj Kandukuri, as you can see, is a dashing young man who has vehemently refused to age and is a globetrotter, philanthropist, businessman, and a very sweet son of Puja Guruji. Welcome aboard. Sri L.V. Subramaniam, IAS, former Chief Secretary of the Government of Andhra Pradesh, and who did a glorious service when he was the Executive Officer of the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam. He is an illustrious son of a proud father, Professor L.S.R. Krishna Sastri of Andhra University. Welcome aboard our dear brother LVS. If Guruji was here in the body, he would have congratulated Murali Krishna, Raj Kandukuri, and LVS for inviting this chief guest to this function. Because Guruji had, if at all you can call it a weakness, he had a weakness for Kashmiri Pandits. And he took about 120 people on a tour to Srinagar. And when he entered one of the famous shops in Srinagar, sari shop, he was honored, and I congratulated him. Guruji, it seems you were given a special honor. Why wouldn't they give me? I say, our ladies looted the shop. Why would they honor me? He said. He has very, very fond and strong feelings about Kashmir. We have Sri Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul Saab, former Judge of Supreme Court of India, as the chief guest for this evening's function. He is the senior most judge after the Chief Justice of India. He is the former Chief Justice of Madras High Court and Haryana High Court. He was the acting Chief Justice of Delhi High Court. He is a Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Ambedkar Law University. He is an ex officio Executive Chairman, National Legal Services Authority, and a great lover of music, golf, and books. Welcome, sir. You have done us a great honor by coming here and accepting to be the chief guest at this evening's function. Kindly have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, I would request all of you to join hands in reverence, in prayer, and invite the awardee of today's function. If you want to describe him in a couple of words, it should be master communicator. I mean, to use the modern parlance, master communicator. Some of you might have had the privilege of listening to his talks on Viveka Chudamani and Bhagavad Gita in YouTube. Mesmerizing it is, and my experience is you feel as though you are transported to an era of yore, of the rishis. We feel that we are sitting at the hermitage of the rishi, our own forefathers. With my hands on my head, let me invite on your behalf Pujya Swamiji Paramarthananda Saraswati Ji to the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and welcome him. When you listen to his expositions on Viveka Chudamani, for instance, you feel as though you know Sanskrit. I don't know a letter of it, but I feel as though I know Sanskrit. That is how simple he makes it sound. Indeed, great truths are simple, great men are humble. Pranam Swamiji. We begin today's proceedings with a formal prayer, which is our practice. Guruji used to talk about prayer. 4 kinds of prayers you make every day, even sitting on the bed. First, as soon as you wake up, pray for the welfare of this country and its dharma, because the welfare of the entire humanity is dependent on the health of Sanatana Dharma. First prayer. Second prayer, those who are in dire need, who are known to you, think of them and pray for them. Third, of course, your family. If peace and quiet prevail in your family, then rest of your life will be easy. Lastly, you pray for your own welfare and moksha. And when you pray, pray with confidence. He would say, "Oh God, if there is a God, please save my soul if there is a soul." It should not be like that. With the strength of faith, you appeal to him. That's what our Guruji used to say. And if we ask, will our prayers be heard? Then he would say, why not? Prayers lend purity, and purity grants power to the prayer. That's how things are obtained, he would say. So today's prayer naturally will be for the welfare, well-being of all the living beings on earth. Sarve Sujana Sukino Bhavantu, Sarve Jana Sujana Bhavantu. Over to our dear Sri Jagannatham for rendering the prayer. And alongside, we will light the ceremonial lamp. I would request all the dignitaries, helped by Rajshekhar and LVS, to do it.
Om Ganana Tva Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavin Kavinamukhamashravastamam Ishtarajam Brahmanaspata Anashri Adanam Ipyasvaja Nirrutim Mama Ashogustyam Ajivananchodisha No Devi Saraswati Bhirvajanivati Tena Mitriyavatu Sattva Davuna Dhira Tata Sakha Yasatyani Janate Bhadraisham Lakshmir Nihitativachi Gauri Mimaya Salilani Takshatye Kapadi Drupadi Sachatushpadi Ashtapadi Navapadi Babhogushi Sahasra Tara Arame Vyoman Navavatu Anau Bhanaktu Haviryang Karavavahai Yasvina Tamastu Mavidvishavahai Om Sha Isha.
Thanks a lot, dear Jagannatham Garu. As most of you know, some of you may not know, that we are celebrating our Guruji's birthday. We celebrate his birthday like this only. We perpetuate his memory by honoring eminent citizens for their yeoman service to the fellow human beings. And Guruji was born between December 20th and 21st, exactly at the midnight point. A great light descended to come down during the darkest hour of the year. That is his specialty. And there is a happy coincidence that here is someone who shares his birthday. Our Swamiji's dear disciple, Swamini Dhanyananda Saraswati ji, is here. She has just come from Tirupati. Yesterday is her birthday. Very, very nice of you. You are on the path where you dismiss the premise of birth and death, I know, but still from our point of view, we would say pranams to you and have a great day every day from today. Thank you, and you can join hands in greeting our dear Swamini here. To welcome you all formally and submit the trust report, may I invite Sri Raj Kandukuri, the youngest
among the children of Pujya Guruji, and who will always be young.
Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Sanatana Dharma Charitable Trust, I extend a very hearty welcome to all of you present here on the occasion of presentation of Sivananda Eminent Citizen Award 2024. My pranams to our esteemed chief guest of this evening, Honorable Justice Sri Sanjay Kishan Kaul Garu, former Justice of Supreme Court of India, who has kindly accepted our request to be the chief guest this evening and is here. Our pranams to him for accepting our request, and thank you, sir. A hearty welcome to you. And we extend our hearty welcome to our distinguished awardee of this evening, Pujya Swamiji Paramatmananda Saraswati Garu, who has kindly accepted our request to receive this award. And we are falling short of words to express what kind of work he is doing. The other day, myself and LV Garu, we were in Rajkot. We witnessed with our own eyes what kind of magnanimous work he is doing. I have no words to explain. Very shortly, you are going to hear about his great work through his citation that will be read here. And so many achievements, amazing, particularly in the field of work for the home for the aged. We were surprised, and we had the privilege, we had the honor of having dinner with Swamiji the other day. He insisted, LV, please stay with us, have dinner and go. So he was so kind enough to be with us, spend time with us, in spite of so much of his work. That is, the entire Rajkot town was filled with so many people that day. In fact, hotel rooms were not available. That kind of crowd was there at that time. So once again, Pujya Swamiji, thank you so much for accepting our request and being here to receive this Sivananda Eminent Citizen Award 2024. My pranams to Swamiji and welcome to you. Our hearty welcome to Sri L.V. Subramanian Garu, guest of honor this evening. He happens to be our trust member, our guiding force and whatnot. For everything, we take his advice. We use his expertise in all fields, and he's like an elderly force with us. I once again thank you, LV Garu, and once again, hearty welcome, sir, for being here. Sanatana Dharma Charitable Trust was formed in the year 2000 by Pujya Guruji's blessings with an idea to honor eminent citizens of this country through various fields. Master used to be with us till 2015, and every selection was made, every choice was made with Master's guidance. So we are following the same path what all Master told us. We are following the same guidelines and doing it. Every time we felicitate some great personality like Pujya Swamiji today, our trust is enriched more and more. We are grateful to every one of them, whoever have come all these days with us. And once again, thank everyone so far, whoever were with us, whoever awardees. And our trust is getting enriched more and more every year. And Sri K. Basavaraju was the founder secretary of this trust. Right from the year it is incepted in 2000 till his departure in 2019. He is the elder son of Guruji, Pujya Guruji Sivananda Murthy Garu. And unfortunately, we lost Basavaraju Garu in the year 2019. After that, with the support of all the trustees, such as Sri L.V. Subramanian Garu, J.S.P. Prasad Garu, Sri Gopal Reddy Garu, and Murali Krishna Garu, and Ramay Garu, and many other trustees, with their support, I am running it since 19 as the managing trustee. But for their support, I could not have done it. I am coming all the way only through their support. And we have great support system from Visakhapatnam and other places. All these team members, they come a day before. They take care of all the arrangements. They take care of each and every small detail also and do the arrangements. Even stage decoration, small things also. They are working hard. I greatly thank all of them and welcome everyone. I once again welcome each and everyone here. Without your support, we cannot come all the way. Every year we are doing 3 events. One is Krishnashtami, One is Sri Ram Navami. The other one is Puja Guruji's birthday, 21st December. These things are happening with the support of all Guruji's devotees and followers and all the trust members and other army, I would say. Some Guruji's disciples from Visakhapatnam, Warangal, Balspadu, here and there, everyone. I once again thank each and everyone and welcome everyone present here this evening. And I request the Ramanan Garu to carry forward the event from this moment. We fondly call him Ramanan Mama. He's a great source of strength. In case of we need any Guruji's words to hear, he's the person to immediately recollect and tells how Guruji was reacting at that moment, at that event. So such a great memory he has got. He has got vast experience in Hindu as general manager for more than 27, 28 years. He is in the service of Master Puja Guruji. Wherever he goes, he spreads Guruji's words. We have got such great team here. So once again, thank you all, everyone, and I welcome everyone here. I request Sri Ramanan Garu to carry forward the event from here. Thank you all so much. Once again, great evening.
Thanks, Raj, for your kind words. Yes, I worked in the Hindu newspaper for
my greetings to our chief guest, to Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaulji, distinguished guests, and members of Guruji's family. Every year we very eagerly await this function because this gives us that kind of joy of being in Guruji's presence. The last 15 days, Hyderabad has been witnessing, experiencing quite a cold weather, and we were a little worried about it. So when our family members rang me up and asked me, should we have this function as an outdoor function as we are doing today, or should we have it as an indoor function where you don't get this kind of grandeur? I hesitatingly told them, let's go ahead with this outdoor. But within few minutes, I felt little worried, and immediately I rang up Gopal Reddy uncle and requested him saying, Gopal Reddy uncle, it is your responsibility to tell Guruji that the evening must be pleasant. People should not complain for having to attend a function in the open air. And today you see how beautiful is the entire environment, the ecosystem here. That is how we have known Puja Guruji. I remember when we had Sri Ramanavami function, we were doing on the open area, the other side, and that evening Guruji came and he sat on the small dais, and it was again, as I said, open show. And whatever we tied behind him as a kind of a decoration about the occasion, it was wavering because there was a heavy wind flow. It was not an ordinary wind flow. It was a huge wind flow. We were all scared whether the arrangements on the stage are going to get blown off. So I remember we walked up to Gopal Reddy uncle. Gopal Reddy uncle went quietly next to the dais, caught hold of Guruji's feet, and he looked at him and said, "What is all this?" Then you know what Guruji said? "What do I do if Hanuma comes? This is the problem." And within few minutes, everything calmed down and we had absolutely no disturbance. So our experience, at least my experience, has been throughout how Master has been sort of controlling, moderating the forces of nature. I have already spoken a few times about my experience in Hyderabad Metro Water Supply and Sewerage Board, how every year I used to go to Guruji at the dawn of summer month, which is very, very difficult time in Hyderabad, when we used to have alternate water supply, alternate day. And I used to ask Guruji, when can we expect rains this year? And he'll give me a prompt reply and tell me, rains are going to be in such and such a month. You can plan your reservoirs accordingly. Please believe me, I used to manage the reservoirs in Hyderabad city according to the predictions made by Guruji, and I never had any problem. One year, when we had serious problem and rains were not coming, I went up to him again and asked Guruji, we're having problem, monsoon is delayed. What do we do? Promptly Guruji said, if your government prays, then the rains will come. Now, how am I going to go to the government? Means we always believe it is a council of ministers. Now, how do I go and convince them? So I looked at Guruji in a kind of a helpless state. Then Guruji said, we can organize a homam. I'll pay for the homam, but government should pay for the food arrangements. Now, how do I get that grant from government for this? So I again looked at Guruji. Guruji said, you are a government servant. Your salary is being paid by a government, so you bear the cost of the lunch. I said, most willingly, Guruji. We organized the homam, and he said it should be done in a government place. Now, where will I again get a government place for doing homam? So he went to Shilparamam because it is managed by government, and we had a homam there. Guruji came there. The homam was completed after the Purnavati was over. He came and told us that today, to tell all the people who have come, whatever quantum of food they eat, as a multiplication of the grains they've eaten, the rains are going to come. So all of us had to be really hogged. I never ate so much in my life ever. All of us had really heavy meal, and please believe me, in 2 days' time, we had such heavy showers that all our reservoirs were overflowing. So Puja Guruji, I'm coming to this, I'm narrating all these things to touch upon what Adi Shankara told us that what a guru should be. A guru, Adi Shankara has always said, is one who is very familiar with the Vedas and the Shastras. Number two, a guru is one who is always willing to remove the doubts of his followers and who continuously aspires for the well-being of his followers. Now, Puja Guruji was one such guru who always showed us the ways of Vedas, Shastras, and how the itihasas which have been written reflected the culture of this country. And Guruji always said, I always believe that it is culture which unites this country. And isn't it such an unfortunate thing that in a huge constitution that we gave ourselves, we have no place for culture in that constitution. We never thought that culture can play a dominating role in uniting people. We thought in our own humble way that all India services are going to contribute to the unity of the country. We also thought that the army is going to contribute to the unity of this country. We chose several other instruments, but I don't think we gave the necessary kind of an emphasis to culture that could have united this country. Therefore, Guruji took upon himself, through Sanatana Dharma Charitable Trust, a variety of activities which promoted culture. Culture of not just one type, culture which was pleasing to only one kind of an audience. Culture in all its manifestations and reflected in our literature also. So to show that every year for Sri Ramanavami, Guruji used to have the function here and bring people from different walks of life who have contributed to this culture, to the glory of this culture, and felicitate them. Similarly, every year for Sri Krishnashtami, we bring a Puja Guru who is guiding the lives of several people. And aren't we honored today that we have a Guru amidst us, Sri Vishwapati Garu, who was here last year when we very humbly offered our felicitations to him as a Guru. So Guruji showed us this path of how to travel without hiccups in understanding our culture, in understanding our tradition. Guruji also very beautifully summed up who is a Jagat Guru. He said, Jagat Guru is one who was in existence even before this Jagat was created. So he is one, a Jagat Guru. And secondly, he said, one is Jagat Guru who lasts as long as this creation lasts. So in these kind of ways, Puja Guruji would always tell us the secrets which are also not known to many of us. Please read Guruji's book on Sri Krishna. You will see mentions there about Sri Krishna's life which have not really been brought out in several works of Lord Krishna. For example, how Lord Balarama and Sri Krishna, for 12 years, they were in Kasi pursuing their studies on Veda and Shastra. Things like this are mentioned in that book of Guruji. So he would bring out the secrets which have not been revealed by our rishis. And for that matter, he brought out 4 volumes on the rishis who have brought out this parampara to all of us, this Vedic culture. So Guruji signifies to us that lighthouse which is always shining bright, which is helping us to navigate through this waters of this nature. How do we understand the various vicissitudes of life? Guruji also very beautifully said, you will always notice that several of my followers are having problems here and there. A question always arises in somebody's mind that if he is a follower of Guruji, why is he having these problems? So Guruji said that if he is becoming a follower of the Sanatana Dharma, he is getting chastised and he is improving his own quality of life. So when he is moving up the ladder, facing these vicissitudes is but natural. So he would explain to us the mysteries of life, He would explain to us about the Horid tradition, the culture, and he would not pontificate on all these things, but he would be the symbol, whatever he said. If he has conducted Andhra Music Academy, the programs, he was always sitting in the front row, listening to the artists and encouraging everybody to excel in that particular discipline, what he or she has chosen. So Puja Guruji is always living in our memories, is always guiding us. Even today, we keep hearing from several people their experiences of how Guruji is guiding them even now. So that's how Puja Guruji, I would conclude by saying, he also said that Guru is not a body. He said, don't equate the Guru with a physical being. Guru is always an eternal partner with you in this journey here and beyond. So we pray to Guruji once again, and we thank Sri Raj Kandukuri for always being so nice in agreeing to all the proposals that we bring, and we all work as members of Guruji's family. All of us put in our little effort, and when Swamiji has consented to be here, as Ramanan said, it is Guruji's presence in him. We offer our pranams to him and seek his blessings, and we always pray for the furtherance of Sanatana Dharma, an expression which unfortunately has no great relevance to the polity in which we are all living. There are several expressions which have been coined in the last 70 years which have not really reflected the true content of Sanatana Dharma. We are all waiting in eagerness for such a day to come when Sanatana Dharma will be understood and everybody would look at Sanatana Dharma as that huge canvas which is perpetually growing in size, which is always willing to absorb every hue and every color that is coming out of human expression. Sanatana Dharma is that way, a resplendent kind of a way of living with high objectives. It's just not a way of living as one of our courts has given us in their judgment. It is not just way of living. Puja Swamiji has number of times told us in the Hindu Dharma Acharya Sabha meetings about that. I'm sure Swamiji will throw a lot of light on that. I once again pray to Guruji to give us these moments of joy, to celebrate his birthday, to live our lives with the high ideals which he expects us to live in. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thanks a lot, LVS, for your insightful intro about a profileless phenomenon. Indeed, Guruji used to say that India's unity is never geographical or political, but it is cultural. He would say culture unites, politics divides. Let us not remain mute witnesses to this tragic truth which is happening. The presence of great luminaries like Swamiji will awaken our soul to the reality and the way to work towards that. Thank you. And LVS in his friend circle was also known as the Rain Man. You know why now. Now you know why he is called so. So if there is any shortage of rain, people used to go to LVS first because he always had this hotline with Guruji, like that. But then Guruji used to add that miracles always happen, we hardly notice them. And said, I cannot perform miracles because I don't have samskaras, he would say. I think that was a very sweet confession from the master. Thanks again, LVS. Now there is another pleasant duty. The Sivananda Supada publication, run by our dear sister Radha Kumari, was one of the caretakers of Guruji. Mr. Raju, NVDS Raju and Vital, they have brought out a calendar, New Year calendar, which I would request the luminaries to release it. And the calendar contains the picture of Guruji, which was shot by Mrs. Jane Murthy. Jane is from Scotland. She is no more. And Murthy is from Visakhapatnam. He is also no more. But this picture was taken when Guruji was 54 years old. I remember it. Guruji himself told me so. So Jane and Simham lived through this picture forever in the presence of the Master. Thank you, gentlemen. Now we come to the crux of the program. Presentation of the Sivananda Eminent Citizen Award 2024 to Pujya Swamiji. And there is one sweet way of describing Swamiji. On behalf of everyone assembled here, may I request Pujya Swamiji to kindly come and occupy this special chair. You may be aware that Swamiji is a much sought after speaker, a keynote speaker in most of the seminars, international seminars, and among teachers, he shines forth as a rishi. That is his greatness. To talk to you, to reveal